Ukrainian officials say Russian airstrikes killed at least one person in Kyiv overnight.
This is the third consecutive night the nation's capital was targeted as well. Ukraine says it shot down 2 cruise missiles and 20 Iranian-made drones. The attack comes as military officials say the controversial cluster munitions from the United States have arrived there in the country.
Gordon Corera with our news partners at the BBC joins us now from Kyiv. Gordon, good to have you. So tell us, how will the arrival of this new weapon change the game in Ukraine for the war against Russia? Is it a game changer? And do we know where and when they plan to use cluster munitions?
We don't know exactly when they'll first use them, but I expect it'll be soon because they've been eager in Ukraine to get hold of those cluster munitions. They've been asking for them, pushing for them for months, and I think they view them as particularly important with this counter-offensive that's been underway for over a month and which has been making only slow progress against very entrenched Russian defensive positions. What they're hoping is that the cluster munitions will allow them to target Russian infantry, perhaps Russian artillery positions, to perhaps give them the space to make some kind of breakthrough where then they can apply more force to push through. I think there's a knowledge in Ukraine that these are controversial, these cluster munitions, in the US, but particularly amongst some allies of Ukraine and other countries who've said they wouldn't have provided them. But in Ukraine, they certainly believe they need them for their defense.
You know, recently we saw the Wagner Group mutiny as far as Russia's side of all of this. And I understand the general leading Russian forces in occupied southern Ukraine says he was fired. What can you tell us about what's happening there?
Yeah, this is very interesting. This is a Major General Popov who led the 58th Combined Armed Armies in the Zaporizhia region in the south of the country. An audio message has appeared. It doesn't look like he's released it. Someone else has released it, in which he was apparently complaining about the support he was getting from his higher-ups in the Russian military. He was talking about the casualty, the lack of support, the failure to rotate troops. And I think all of this paints a picture of worries within the Russian military, and we're just seeing some of those cracks. And of course, the Prigozhin mutiny of a few weeks ago, led by Yevgeny Prigozhin, who runs that Wagner mercenary force, part of what he'd been complaining about was not enough support from the top brass in the Russian military for his troops, not enough ammunition, he would complain about. So I think what you get a sense from this firing, if that indeed is what happened, is that there is discontent that within the Russian military. We're beginning to get signs that they are unhappy with what they're being supplied with and what they're being asked to do.
Let's discuss a bit Ukraine's NATO ambitions. U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin says there's no doubt that Ukraine will become a member of the alliance once the war with Russia is over. And then we heard President Biden say Russia's already lost the war. But Austin noted that there's still work to be done before the nation can join. What does Ukraine still need to do? Where does that stand? And what are people there saying?
Yeah, there's only been muted celebration, really, with the results of the summit in Vilnius. They're one step closer to NATO, but there is still a step to go through, and there are still reforms they're being told to need to make to their military, to corruption, to dealing with some of those issues. But also, they need the agreement of all the NATO allies, and it's not clear that that is there on the table yet. So while they are closer to NATO membership, they still don't have a clear timetable or an absolutely cast-iron commitment about how it will happen and when.
All right, Gordon Corera, we appreciate that update from Ukraine.